Library of Heaven's Path. Chapter 27. The Frenzied Wang Clan. Alright, we will end the lessons here. Everyone, remember to try to comprehend the contents of this lesson when you get back. If there is anything you are unsure of, you can come over to me to clarify it. Zhang Xuan gestures. Yes. The 5 students answers in chorus before leaving the classroom. They didn't spend a long time immersed in the lesson, and there were even a couple of times where someone barged in to create trouble, but they still benefited greatly from it. It can even be said that if they were to persist on to try to comprehend what was taught, their cultivation would surely rise by leaps and bounds. The 5 of them leave the room excitedly. The moment Wang Ying walks out, her elder brother, Wang Dao, grabs her. Go, let's return back to our clan. Return back to our clan. Big brother, why must we return? Wang Ying is taken aback. HMPH, you refused to listen to the words of your elder brother and chose to acknowledge the worst teacher in the academy as your teacher. I have already reported this matter to father, and he says that he would like to talk to you personally. Wang Dao harumphs. The first time he entered the classroom, he was thrown out. The second time, he returned without accomplishing anything. Judging from the expression on his younger sister, he knows that he would be unable to convince her to change her mind. Thus, he sent old Lu back to inform the clan of the matter. He intends to get their father to persuade her. His younger sister's personality might be pure and innocent, but she still listens rather obediently to the words of their father. Father. Fright could be seen on Wang Ying's face. Their father is the current clan head of the Wang clan, Wang Hong. He is a very strict person who rarely smiles, even his children tremble before his presence. Zhang Xuan Laoshi actually isn't the way that you all put him out to be. His lectures are very good. Wang Ying tries to retort. HMPH, say those words to father and see if he believes it. Wang Dao waves his hand, and without a second word, he pulls his younger sister out of the academy. Haotian Academy and the Wang clan are both in Tianquan City, and they aren't too far apart from one another. In a short moment, the 2 siblings reach their destination, and Wang Dao pulls Wang Ying to their father's study. Enter. The cold and strict voice of clan head Wang Hong sounds out. Yes. Wang Ying tremors from fright upon hearing that voice. Clenching her jaws, she follows closely behind her elder brother into the room. In the study, clan head Wang Hong is sitting at the utmost center of the room. The few sitting behind him are the influential elders within the clan. There is also one youth who is sitting by the side. Wang Ying recognizes the youth as the grandson of the second elder, Wang Yan. She went to the Haotian Academy at the same time as Wang Yan. In the end, the latter managed to acknowledge the renowned Lu Xuan Laoshi as his teacher, whereas she acknowledged the academy's worst reputed teacher Zhang Xuan. Father. The tense atmosphere in the study makes Wang Ying dare not to breathe heavily. Kneel down. Clan head Wang Hong's face darkens. The teacher plays an utmost role on one's route of cultivation. Before entering the academy, he has reminded her time and time again to acknowledge Lu Xuan as her teacher. Yet, this lasts. Why can't you acknowledge anyone else? Why must you choose the worst one in the whole academy? When he heard that news, he almost died from sheer anger. Putong. Wang Ying shivers as she kneels down. Do you admit your mistake? Wang Hong asks coldly. HMPH. Acknowledging one's teacher should be based on an individual's free will, so I didn't want to say too much about it, but are you unaware of the standards of this Zhang Xuan Laoshi? The one who scored the worst for the teacher qualification examination and even left a student berserk. Does someone like that have the qualifications to become your teacher? Clan head Wang Hong says with a grave expression on his face. If you were unaware of the situation and were deceived by him, I would still turn a blind eye to it, but why didn't you listen to your brother's words? I heard that your elder brother asked you to withdraw from his lessons, but you refuted him. What are you trying to do? Clan head Wang Hong's voice becomes louder and louder, to the point that the study tremors with creaking noises. Hearing the reprimand of her father, Wang Ying's face turns red before she grits her jade teeth and says, Father, Zhang Xuan Laoshi isn't as bad as the rumors put him out to be. He is a talented teacher, just that he keeps a low profile. I want to be under his tutelage, I will not withdraw from his lessons. She benefited greatly from just a single lesson. Wang Ying knows that coming under the tutelage of Zhang Xuan is an opportunity for her. If she were to miss this chance, she would definitely regret it for the rest of her life. A talented teacher. Haha, a fellow who scored a 0 in the teacher qualification examination. Wang Ying, you should listen to the advice of the clan head, don't be deceived by that Zhang Xuan. You should learn from Wang Yan. He might have only gone on one lesson, but his strength has already increased by 40%. The guidance of Lu Xuan Laoshi is definitely top-notch in the entire academy. Hearing the words of the young lady, the other elders laugh as they shake their head. There isn't a single person in Tianquan City who is unaware of Zhang Xuan's reputation. Yet, you say that he is a talented teacher. What kind of joke is this? You. Hearing the words of his daughter, clan head Wang Hong is incensed. I don't care what you say, you have to withdraw from his lessons today. Otherwise, don't even think about stepping into this house ever again. I don't agree with your decision. Wang Ying may seem weak, but she has a stubborn temperament. She stands up and says indignantly, you all have never listened into Zhang Xuan Laoshi's lessons, so what rights do you all have to say that his lessons are subpar? What rights do you all have to force me to withdraw from his lessons? We might not have listened into his lessons before, but do you think it is possible for his reputation and teacher qualification examination results to be falsified? An elder replies. Wang Ying Xiaoji, stop being stubborn. There are so many students who can testify for whether his lessons are good or not. Do you think that you are the only smart one of the bunch? Another elder states. Xiaoji to young mistress. I don't know whether the teacher qualification examination results are falsified or not, but I know that he has treated my legs and gave me pointers for my cultivation. I can easily execute a might that is 1-fold greater than previously. Wang Ying declares. Treated your legs. What kind of joke is this? Even Master Yuanyu is unable to do anything about your legs. Yet, you claim that a fellow who scored 0 for the teacher qualification examination is able to treat it. Wang Ying Xiaoji, even if you wish to lie in his stead, you should say something that is more believable. Everyone in the clan is aware of Wang Ying's leg injury. Hearing her words, a few of the elders scoff coldly. If you all don't believe me, I will prove it to you all. Seeing the looks of disbelief on the elders' faces, Wang Ying doesn't continue arguing and instead, walks over to the strength measuring rock pillar and sends a kick towards it. Pung! The rock pillar shakes and a string of numbers appear. 205. What? Seeing this sight, clan head Wang Hong's eyes narrow subconsciously. The few elders who were reprimanding Wang Ying a moment ago are also taken aback as their lips tremble from shock. The few elders here had specially looked into the injury of Wang Ying's legs and had deduced that it is impossible to treat it. They concluded that it would be impossible to exert strength in them, and just the fact that she is able to walk normally is already a blessing. Yet, to wield 205 kilograms behind such legs. How is this possible? After kicking the pillar, Wang Ying didn't stop. She turns around and strikes on the pillar with a fist. Wang. Numbers display on the rock pillar. 120. A force of 120 kilograms behind her fists. You're still Ju Si Realm primary stage. I thought you were only able to hit 53 kilograms when you left yesterday. How could it be possible for you to hit 120 kilograms? Clan head Wang Hong abruptly stands up as his voice quivers in agitation. Fighter 1 Dan Ju Si Realm, cultivators would learn innate breathing and sensing of spirit in the air. Also, they would gain the ability to look into their body and control the flow of spirit energy in their body with their mind. They would have a strength of 50 kilograms in their primary stage, 70 kilograms in the intermediate stage, 90 kilograms in the advanced stage, and 110 kilograms at the pinnacle. This is the mass that a cultivator would be able to carry with their present strength. It is normal for the strength behind their fist to be slightly lower or higher than the strength attributed to their level of cultivation. Normally, it would already be incredible to achieve an increase of 20% to 30% around that level. Even for a renowned teacher like Lu Xuan, he could only induce an improvement of 40%. Despite not breaking through in her cultivation, being still in Ju Si Realm primary stage, she is able to hit with a force of 120 kilograms, even stronger than someone at Ju Si Realm pinnacle. This means that her strength enhancement is greater than a single fold, that is too formidable. I only improved to such an extent due to Zhang Xuan Laoxi's guidance. After hitting the pillar, Wang Ying stops and declares calmly. With just a slight pointer, he is able to induce such a great improvement. Furthermore, treating your legs as well. Clan leader Wang Hong is in a state of disbelief. In a few short steps, he walks to the front of his daughter. With a single look, he immediately understands that his daughter's legs are truly cured. As the worst teacher in the entire academy, not only was he able to treat an injury Master Yuanyu is unable to cure, he was even to induce a massive improvement through a short moment of guidance. Is this for real? Can you tell us a little about the contents of the lessons he went through today? What did he talk about? After a short period of shock, clan head Wang Hong can't resist asking. Alright. Today, Zhang Laoxi talked about cultivation technique. However, as what he talked about was too profound, I could only remember less than a tenth of it. This is what he said. After hesitating for a moment, she mentions everything that she recalls in her mind. Gathering one's breath and nourishing it. To think that there would be such a profound theory behind a simple juicy realm. This is too incredible. If only I had undergone such lessons back then, I wouldn't be stuck in such a realm, unable to advance ahead. This is truly the theory derived from a true master. I am enlightened. Just by repeating a few sentences, the clan head and the elders in the room seem to have gone into a daze, as though they are drunk on those words, on the verge of going frenzied. To be able to become the clan head and an elder of a prestigious clan, they all possess high levels of cultivation, even the weakest of them are fighters 6 Dan Pishui realm experts. After cultivating for so many years, they have a higher level of enlightenment towards cultivation and they understand much more about it. Although Wang Ying is only reciting those words without understanding the underlying theories behind them, to them, those words are no different from the voice of God. It solves many of the mysteries that they were unable to decipher before in an instant and they feel refreshed. He is truly a master. No, not even a master is able to explain such profound and mystical theories. Clan head Wang Hong's eyes radiate a bright light and his breath quickens in agitation. Father, father. Seeing her father on the verge of going into a frenzy, Wang Ying tries to pull him back. Ah, Ying-er, you must not withdraw from this Zhang Laoxi's lesson by all cause. You must learn from him diligently. After clan head Wang Hong's consciousness is pulled back from a mystical realm, Formhe looks at Wang Ying with a solemn expression and says. But father, you just said that. She didn't expect that her father, who tends to be conservative, would change his mind so quickly, to the extent that she is unable to adapt to it on the spot. Father didn't know that Zhang Laoxi would be so incredible. Oh, right. At this point, clan head Wang Hong's face has traces of excitement and anticipation on his face as he asks, Ying-er, can you ask your Zhang Laoxi whether he is still accepting student? Let Wang Yan and Dao learn from him as well. Actually, why don't I become his student as well? Clan head, as the leader of the Wang clan, how could you become the student of the low-level teacher in the academy? If word were to spread, how can our Wang clan continue to uphold our dignity in Tianquan City? Before clan head Wang Hong could finish his words, he is interrupted by the words of another elder. After reprimanding the clan head, the elder turns over with a bundle of smiles and says, Look, I am only a normal elder and I don't represent the image of the Wang clan. If it is still unacceptable, I can even resign from my position of an elder. So, can you all help me ask him if I am able to acknowledge him as my teacher? Wang Dao, Wang Ying and Wang Yan. Clan head Wang Hong. Ying-er, Dao-er. This is quite a close way to address one's sons and daughters, sometimes even close nephews etc. If you find any errors, please let us know in the comments below so we can fix it as soon as possible. Also, like and subscribe to our channel to get notified of the latest chapter release.